In previous teaching videos, we learned about layered plays, bang-bang plays, and incidental contact. This play right here is a combination of all three. So in this clip, we're going to talk about controversial plays. This matchup is between two district rivals fighting for the #1 seed, so it was already a high-intense environment. In the opening clip, Team A in white scores a driving layup to tie the ball game with 2.9 seconds remaining in regulation. The controversial play takes place on the very next possession as Team B in red pushes the ball up court with a blind screen in an attempt to get a shot off. After watching the contact on this play, let's go ahead and break this clip down. As the center official in transition, I have wheel-to-wheel responsibility on all players off ball, especially involving any screening action. So this is a center official play. The trail official is responsible for the BHD or ball handler dribbler, and the lead official is responsible for all secondary defenders as players transition into the front court. In real time, these plays are very difficult to referee because they happen so fast. But as you slow the clip down, the opponent never sees the screen when contact occurs, hence why it's called a blind screen. Before making this video, I posted this clip on a referee forum and literally got hundreds of mixed opinions on whether this was a defensive foul or a no call. But before we get into what the rules state, let me point out a few things from my point of view in real time. Clock awareness is always important to have, but it's even more crucial in a tied ball game with seconds remaining on the game clock. The center official is also responsible for last-second shot attempts. In the NBA, the term used for this is score-no-score responsibility. As the ball is being inbounded, you can see right here that my head turns to check the game clock to ensure the clock has started. Just as I'm transitioning my eyes back to referee the play, I have two players cross my field of view just before contact occurs on the blind screen. So as you can see, there's a lot going on in these mere tenths of a second. So now let's look at what the rules say. When guarding a moving opponent without the ball, Rule 4, Section 23, Article 5 of the NFHS Rules Book states, A. Time and distance are factors required to obtain an initial legal guarding position. B. The guard shall give the opponent the time and/or distance to avoid contact. And C. The distance need not be more than 2 strides. Based on this particular play, many have argued that time and distance was given to the opponent. In terms of the screening action itself, Rule 4, Section 40, Article 4 in the NFHS Rules Book states, when screening a stationary opponent from behind, outside the visual field, the screener shall allow the opponent 1 normal step backward without contact. However, this was not a stationary opponent. So now let's look at Article 5. When screening a moving opponent, the screener shall allow time and distance to avoid contact by stopping or changing direction. The speed of the player to be screened will determine where the screener may take a stationary position. The position will vary and may be 1 or 2 normal steps or strides from the opponent. So on the flip side, many have argued that time and distance was not properly given. And now, throwing in the equation of incidental contact, Rule 4, Section 27, Article 2 of the NFHS Rules Book states, contact which may result when opponents are in equally favorable positions to perform normal defensive or offensive movements should not be considered illegal even though the contact may be severe. From my point of view in real time, the opponent runs into the blind screen and doesn't purposely push through the guard. So I deem this as incidental contact and thus a no call. Play on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching.